one of the hardest things for me to do is create at my best while feeling like emotionally at my lowest, because like a lot of the time, like creating is such a like emotional kind of thing and a state that you have to be in order to really get into that flow. And a lot of the time, emotions will make you feel like you don't have that specifically at the moment, and it kind of like clouds your vision and clouds like just how you feel just overall, and that kind of just throws off your fucking mood. And it sucks because like you could be the most creative, the most ambitious, and the most like unique person with a unique vision and talent, and then you can literally just like not create for such a long time, like myself, because like you just are emotionally in shambles and in a wreck. And it just feels like a waste of potential. It just feels like wasted time not creating because you're in these emotional states. And that's been something that I've been trying to navigate and figure out and get out of. And it's crazy too because like, I've navigated that a lot better in the past, and I can't even remember how the fuck I did that because like before, like some of my best songs that I've ever created have been from right on the brink of like just being like at my lowest emotionally, just like heartbroken or depressed or whatever it may be the case. Like has been the best times where I've created some of my best work because like that's me taking music and taking like art as therapeutic and as like therapy. Like it's easier for me to sit here and rant and just talk rather than like, okay, I gotta come up with a really good melody and really good flow and like without, yeah, like most of the time it would just be really sad if I come up with it. But like I mean it's good too, but like I don't know, like it's just I guess harder to do such. Like I find it when I'm in the more of a depressive state, I find it harder for me to either create music or harder for me to like do certain things on camera. Other than just being a depressive kind of fuck on camera, like doing things where I gotta be joyous and host and entertainer mode. Like it's kind of like I'm kind of fried right now. Like that's the hardship of it, really. But you know, it's just a matter of just like continuing, and like that's why I push a lot of time, like having a system, having a board of blueprint, some kind of system in life to where you can follow it, to where you can stay on track of your independent artistry. Because when you have a system like that, system is working for you even when you don't have that motivation, you don't have that process. Because me not having that structured system in my life like I used to have for UD is kind of like it's hard. Like I had a structured system for my developmental brand, underground developmental UD, and I had one show a week, or either one show a week or at least 2 or 3 shows a month. And that gave me a system of like, yo, I gotta stay on track of this. Like this is coming around every single, however so often. So I have to be prepared for that. But as for like my music and stuff, I didn't create a strong enough system to where I have to stay on track of that. And then like you look up and a year goes by, you haven't dropped nothing on all platforms. So that's where the system really helps you stay on track of what you need to do. And I'm just trying to build more, not even just build more systems. I have a system. It's just like building more of a reason to take my shit more seriously and have more stakes on my shit, and just like even just me changing my perspective to even take that shit more seriously, honestly, because like that's what drives you through the hard times. Like having that like blueprint, having that system that you have to follow through with. Like if you have a job, if you have school or whatever, like you have to still go in. You have to still clock in and check in and still do your shit. Like whether you're tired, whether you're upset, whether you're fucking depressed, whether you're whatever the fuck, like you can't sit up here and miss a full fucking year off of that shit. You can't sit up here and miss a full fucking week or 2 week or whatever. Like maybe, but you can't. That can't be like a continuous thing. You got to start getting it together and start getting more consistent. And because that's a system. That's a system with stakes that you have to follow through and implement no matter what. Um, and I don't have that, and I feel like that's the reason. Like, just just me not being on top of myself in that way and not giving myself those like systems and stakes and shit is a reason why I'm allowing myself to let my feelings dictate what I'm doing. And your actual body it can take a lot more than your emotions and feelings can take. So it's really just a matter of just like figuring that out and just like really making it work for yourself. I really am trying to just like figure that out and just navigate those emotions to where no matter what happens, I can play through it. And it takes a lot of stuff, and I've been taking proper healthy precautions, healthy ways to like address these situations. Like I'm doing therapy twice a week, even though I'm missing some time, some days. I still am doing therapy regularly, and as well as like I meditate every morning. Trying to do breath exercise every time I'm outside or driving or whatever. So I'm really just trying to just figure like myself out in that way too, so that I don't take things so heavily, and that's something that would help me a lot. But just even when there's things that I take heavily, like it's just I just want to keep going, man, and I just want to keep pushing forward and just keep like stacking up in what I want to do with my life, and just keep building on everything that I've done already, and really move into the place where I can be fully where I want to be in life. So that's just where I'm really excited to get. And um, you know, I think just remembering that this shit is therapy too, and this shit is therapy too, is such a heavy thing to remember, because even that's a big thing why I duck actual therapy too, because a lot of time I just be like, oh my god, I don't want to even talk about this shit. I just don't even feel like it. But forgetting the fact that like, yo, talking about this shit and like actually doing the therapy is like really refreshing and really helps a lot of the time. Um, I mean, and then even like obviously doing the shit with the music and stuff like that, that's not direct therapy obviously, but it's like you're getting your shit out, you're expressing yourself and creating something, taking something like hard for yourself and creating something beautiful from it that could actually help other people. That's why that whole reason I fell in love with art. It was like taking negative emotions or taking whatever you're going through and creating pieces of art from it that people can resonate with and then take for themselves, and like that could benefit their lives from it, and that could help them, like other people in the same situations as you, like creating something beautiful out of something like hard. So I think that's really something that's impactful, and is what I gotta keep focused on and keep remembering, because that's something that I could always just continue to speak about and push forward, whether I feel negative or not. Just remembering that, like, hey, like I have a duty with this, and not only will this help me, but like it help other people, and that's really like my purpose in life, to help other people, to help other people get through their hardships. And like I can do that with my art. Like some people fucking save people's lives directly and as doctors or in hospitals or whatever. Some people protect people's lives. Some people, whatever people do, like I just feel like just helping people is such a amazing thing. And if you're like, obviously it's not super directly, oh, I'm like doing a motherfucker's like open heart surgery, but like emotions and everything is like such a hard, directly impactful thing in your life. And like, so much music and art has helped me and helped so many people navigate life in a more positive way. And that's really what I just want to do for people. Help people get through things, like hard times and hard things like that, you know, just hold them back. And from the perspective of what I know, and what I know is what I go through, and that's the most prevalent things in my life. And I want to help people who are going through that get through that, and help people who are like even feeling like directly even feeling how I'm feeling right now in terms of like trying to push forward through the depression and the hardships to keep making impactful and amazing like art and keep like pursuing your dreams. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward and keep like trying to like I'm even say trying. It's a good ways to manifest. I'm I'm pushing forward and I'm making I'm making I am like my art, even though that I'm not feeling the best, even though I'm going through hardships, even though I'm going through a lot and trying to navigate those things, I'm still sticking through to my systems, because these systems are some of the most important things that I could have ever put pad to paper or pad or marker to board, because they're going to it's going to push me forward into my dreams in life. So I'm sticking to what I've created for myself with my board, my blueprint to grow as an independent artist, and conquering my depression and getting to where I want to get to before I even turn 25, even turn 26. So those are my current goals, and that's why I'm up at 5 in the fucking morning, because I'm like, yo, fuck, fuck the bullshit. Let's get it done. Let's do it. Let's fucking step on the gas. So that's what I'm doing. This is me stepping on the gas. All right. Keep following. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you guys are feeling similar. If you guys are also going through hardships and like feelings, and trying to, and but still trying to like make your art, but it's like holding you back in senses. But no matter what, let's keep going. Let's keep building. Let's get through it, and figure our shit out, and like get to where we want to get to in life, and like accomplish our dreams really. So let's do it, and let's push together. Let's do it right now. Ah, my wrist. Ow.